I'm sorry that I left you. I know you feel alone, but God told me that He needed me. He called me to come home in what seemed to be.
Father, we come to you this hour. We're thankful, Lord, for the many blessings you've bestowed upon us throughout life. We ask, Lord, that you'll take charge of the service now, that you'll bless Brother Gerald as he present whatever it is. We're thankful, Lord, for the safe passage of all these people that come. It's a testimony to the Spirit of Gerry. So we ask, Lord, that you'll be with us to travel, whoever it might be, and everything will go well. Forgive our sin. Continue to be with us in everything we do, for we ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Remember of Gerry, so that we may together perform one final duty of love. As an act of remembrance, with reverence and love, we have gathered to place his ashes here in the cemetery. In doing so, we trust that somehow, what was best in Gerry's life will not be lost, but will rejoin the great web of creation.
When Gerald and I first, we weren't married, but Gerald had bought a house, and we were getting it ready for marriage, and we invited Gerry over to help put Gerald asked him to come and help put up some window coverings. And so I fixed dinner when he was there, and I fixed a meal of meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn. And then after we got married, Gerald, this was, I don't know, maybe Bubby was being born, and his mother was in the hospital. He and his mother was in the hospital. And so we asked Gerry to come over and eat with us. So I fixed the same thing. And he says, "Is this the only thing you know how to cook?" And I said, "No, but it's the only thing I was told that you ate." But anyway, and we didn't know, Gerald and I neither one knew Gerry very well until a few years into our reunion. And Gerald and I spent many hours with him and Joyce. He had so many ideas running through his head. He was just a very brilliant man. And he was concerned about people, and he would ask, why didn't he come to the reunion? And I would tell him, I don't know, And he would ask why these people didn't come to the reunion. He was really concerned about that. And he was concerned about Gerald and me financially. And he never asked me in front of Gerald, but every year for 3 or 4 years, or maybe even more, he asked me if we were doing okay financially. And I told him yes. And he said if there was anything we ever needed, to let him know. And he would help us out. And I guess he thought, because Gerald was a piano tuner at that time and no longer a minister of music, that he wasn't making very much money, but he did fine. But anyway, Gerry was a very caring person, and I learned that over the last many years.
And Aunt Athie and Uncle Gordon were living on Park Avenue at the time, and she was a very tiny, teeny baby. So they kept her in a chair, just like you would have in your living room, overstuffed chair, whatever you want to call it, that sat in their kitchen. And you just put Suzanne in there, and that was her chair. Well, I came to visit. I didn't know it was her chair. And we've been there about 15 minutes from an 8-hour drive from Arkansas, and I was about 17, I guess, maybe 18, I'm not sure. And I backed up to sit down, and I got introduced to Gerry right quick. Got a hold of me and said, "Wait a minute." And I said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "You're sitting on the baby."
I got one similar to that. Uncle Gordon and Ada lived down there in Harahan, Sandra Jean and Gerry were engaged, gonna get married one year. I was over at the house and Sandra Jean got sassy with me and I grabbed her and threw her on the carpet and started tussling her hair and doing her hair like that. And Gerry came over and got me with a collar like that. I looked up and he said, "You're getting a little rough with her there." I was about twice as big as he was. I said, "No, I don't think so." I let her alone.
You know, I mean, this is an occasion. Whenever Sandra and Gerry were getting started in life, they run short of money every once in a while, and Sandra would come over and say, "We need to borrow $90," and I'd loan it to her. And come and see it. Think years later, Gerry didn't know anything about that. You know, she told him finally. And then at the occasion one time that Sandra came and she wanted to borrow about $90. She said, "Gerry wants to go into the dump truck business." And he was working for Shell Oil at the time. And I said, "I don't think so." You know. so he said, you know, later on when I told him that, he said, "Well, you kept me at Shell Oil and I had a pretty good career there. I don't know what I'd have done there." So I felt like I kind of guided him down the road a little bit, you know. To keep that chemical plant job would be a whole lot better. Anyway.
Dating Suzanne, we'd go by there, and of course Momo was living with us, McCleskey. Man, I walked in there, Momo loved me, her mama loved me, her daddy wouldn't talk. And I just like, man, finally I said, "Suzanne, is something wrong here? He doesn't like me." He said, "No, he's like that there. You don't, do you?" I said, "Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't me." And about 20 years later, I finally felt like maybe I got in. 2 kids, grandkids. About then, I said, "Yeah." Then we started being friends.
He cared about his young ones.
I think all I ever saw my dad do was sit in his chair in the living room and watch TV and maybe eat back in Momo's house. So when we went out roller skating one time, I was shocked to the core to see him just going backwards and going around. He was good at it. I was surprised he could roller skate like that.
I know
I think he worked at a roller.
Did he really?
He worked at a roller.
told me that he
I was shocked. That's my dad.
He called me to
All of us did that.
We were all shocked.
I saw him
Skating sideways.
in the twinkling of an eye.
My memories of him was this. Martha and I used to visit with Aunt Athy and Sandra and them, and Sandra would come to our house sometime. But when we would go down there, Gerry and I would go and we'd ride around over town. And occasionally we would go over there on the backside of the Mississippi River. And he'd tell me where all the big catfish was biting and where he'd been catching them and over there in that area. So I always wanted to go back down there and see if I could catch something. Because I used to catch a lot of catfish on a little creek behind the house down there called Little Corny. And it kind of reminded me, of course, Mississippi River was much bigger than Little Corny, but the catfish is what I was interested in. But I never did get to go. He told me, "Come on down there and we'll go."
From the glory of his throne, he said, "Enter into paradise, 'cause heaven's now your home. I fought the fight, I finished the race. Throughout the trial, I kept my faith. No longer do I suffer, my body's been made whole. I'm flying with the angels in heaven."
Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
Good job.
All right, let's do one more. One big scoop. All right, that was a big scoop. Let's put it back.
They don't like the way
There you go.
Someday I fought the fight, I finished the race. Throughout the trial, I kept my faith. No longer do I suffer, my body's been made whole. I'm flying with the angels, and heaven's now my home. I'm flying with the angels, and heaven